Hello everybody, welcome back to my Slice of Heaven. I'm Joey.
And I'm Kris.
And we're back at it again today, and I am going to tell you I'm getting kind of tired.
We were here yesterday as well.
Yep.
It was so muddy yesterday, I did not feel like getting out the camera. We were slipping and sliding all over the place. We finally got rain.
Not enough. We had about, I think it was Friday, it rained here just about all day, a nice steady drizzle rain. But we could use a lot more rain. It's already dried out already.
But if it had rained more, we would not have been able to work yesterday.
That's true.
While we were working yesterday, first couple trees were like, this is so muddy. Is this safe for us to be using the chainsaw, stepping in this? To be driving around with the loader? Are we going to be making a muddy mess?
But about halfway through the day, it did dry up. Then we got here about 11.
Yeah, it's about 11:30, something like that.
And about 2, I guess 2:30, 3 o'clock,
right.
it dried out pretty good. And we worked till 5:30, so we got almost 6 hours in, 6.5 hours yesterday. We actually did four more trees, and I think it was 5 tree tops.
I counted 6 tree tops, Ethan counted 7.
Okay, well, there you go.
So somewhere between 5 and 7 tree tops.
So yesterday was a very productive day. Going a little slower today. We've only took out 1 tree so far, but I think we've taken out 2 or 3 tree tops.
Correct.
So
yeah, I hear the bug too. I don't know where he is.
there's a bee flying around us somewhere. So I mean, you could tell by behind us it's looking a lot better. I did ride around at the end of the day yesterday, just try to count the trees I could see from the loader. And it looks like there's about 16 to 20 trees left. I'm leaning more to the 16 side because I was just kind of adding 1 or 2 here because they was laying over top of each other. But I think there's about 16 trees left as of last night.
All right.
So hopefully we get 2 more done today before we leave. And we should be able to finish it up next weekend.
If the weather cooperates. We're afraid we might not be able to come next weekend because if it rains during the week, he has to work on the weekend to make up for it.
And they're calling for rain just about every day next week.
Not here, but at home.
Yep.
Yes.
So come along and join us as we pull out some more trees, guys. I know the videos are getting repetitive, but it's what we're doing. And it just takes us a little bit longer because we don't actually live on the property, so we have to come here and get it when we can.
Let's see what we get done today. gets cut up into firewood.
All right, guys, we've pulled a couple tops out today so far. I believe it was only 2, maybe 3. We've only cut up 1 tree so far today, but I've already hit something with my chain. We have no more chains with us today, so I sharpened it the best I could, gave it a try. It still was not cutting too good. I made do with it to finish cutting up a treetop, and then I just resharpened it, so we will see how it works out now. But with all this mud and rocks, I'm always afraid I'm going to hit something, but I'm usually very careful, and I guess I just did not see this rock or mud or whatever it was I hit, but it messed my chain up pretty good. But we're going to give it another try now. We just got it sharpened, and let's go see what we can find to cut up. Well, everybody, that's going to be it for today. We're going to be leaving about an hour and a half sooner than we thought we was going to.
Yes, we are.
We're getting pretty tired anyway. But
well, first let me show them what happened yesterday.
Okay.
So yesterday we were pulling out one of the big trees, we lost 4 links of chain. Still plenty of chain to be able to pull out the trees. Just had to be a little more careful with where I hooked everything up. But today, what happened?
You can tell them.
I can tell them?
Yep, you can tell them.
So today we're pulling out one of the big trees, and well, you take that piece of chain, honey. The chain broke right in the middle. So neither of these pieces are big enough to do anything with, and without the chain, there's really not much we can do about pulling trees out.
Now, we do have another chain, but it's like 20 foot long. This one here was only about 10 or 12 foot long. It was like the perfect size for what we was doing.
Well, even if we were going to use the 20-foot chain,
We'd still have to go to the camp area and get it, which I've told you guys before, from the orchard to the campsite is like a half a mile.
and we don't drive it fast. It's not like you're going, even 15 miles an
And
hour.
That's a half mile straight shot, and we're having to go up and down hills.
Yes.
So by the time we got there, got our chain, got back here, it'd be time to leave anyway. So we're just going to call it a day. We only got 2 trees cut up into logs today, and I think we did 3 tops.
3 tops. We
3
did.
big tops though.
Yes, they were.
A lot of firewood, and we'll show you the firewood probably in a minute.
Yeah, we were going to take care of one more today, but
Yep.
the chain said otherwise.
Yeah, and it probably would have lasted, except for I didn't quite cut the log all the way in half, and I tried to pull the pivot where the 2 logs were sawed. Wasn't cut all the way, so I tried to hit it against a stump and break it, but the chain broke instead.
It happens. But it means we won't have a late dinner tonight. We thought we were going to have a late dinner tonight.
Yep.
Now we won't. Gotta look at the bright side.
The bugs were really bad today too. They're still got nets flying in front of my face.
They decided it wasn't too hot and they'd come out again.
Yep.
They had a little bit of rain. Maybe that's what it was. With a little bit of rain, maybe they all hatched.
Maybe, I don't know.
I don't know how bugs live.
I don't know how bugs work. The only thing I know about bugs is gnats. They're annoying just like you.
Not annoying. I guess you really like gnats.
I'm just kidding. She's not annoying.
Uh-huh. I know that tone of voice. I know mosquitoes suck the life out of me.
Do they?
Yes, like you do.
Jeez, guys, here, see how she does me?
He did it first. You have proof, unless he edits that out.
What parts come before that? There was nothing here.
You were talking about the gnats. Were
No.
you gonna? You can't edit that out.
We were not. There was nothing said about gnats, honey.
He's bad.
All right, guys, well, that's going to be it for today. Didn't get quite as much done today as we wanted to, but we did a pretty good day yesterday. Yesterday was a lot cooler. I think it was 75.
Yes, today.
Cloudy, overcast, breezy. It was nice. Today got a little hotter. It was like 83.
The ground wasn't slipping and sliding under us. In fact, it's almost like walking, and I almost felt like the ground was going to start dust puffing up again. It wasn't that bad, but it definitely dried out.
One thing that slowed us down was I hit the either dirt or rock with my chain, and it still is not cutting 100% right.
Kept running out of gas.
Yeah, it ran out of gas fast for a couple reasons, but I think that's because the chain was dull and I was just taking me longer to make cuts. But when my chains get bad like that, I have a hard time getting them straightened back out. So usually I just take them to a shop and have them sharpen them. But it's not cutting crooked. It's just not grabbing as much wood. That's my excuse anyway. I'm sticking to it.
I don't use the chainsaw, so I will let you have that excuse.
Well, guys, that's going to be it for today. If you guys like this video, what can they do, honey?
They can give it a thumbs up.
Well, maybe they didn't like the video, but you just like me.
For me.
Go ahead and give us a thumbs up. And until next time, guys, y'all have a great day.